Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
And we're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Junior, in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vinicius Junior. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Succumbs to the pressure. Vinicius Junior. And it's Casemiro. Takes a shot! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's anyone's ball now. He'll try to keep this alive.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Played in, and that's the keeper's ball. Vinicius Junior. Gabriel. Vinicius Junior. Oh, shooting chance! Matches Cunha! Cleared away. Vinicius Junior. And here's Casemiro. Shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Casemiro, that's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Moved on forwards. Isidore played out towards the right wing. Danilo. Rafinha has a look inside the box. And that has been cleared. What a throw-in. Vinicius Junior. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. That is a brilliant interception. And it's played forward. Cleared away. Knocks it out wide. That's very neat. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Neymar. Vinicius Junior. And it's Neymar. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. That's tidy. He whips it across.
Well, it's not the quickest of starts, but what it lacks in intensity certainly is made up by a large serving of discipline and organisation.
He is just caressing the ball. Brazil replying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set...
Could be danger here! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That's good play. Time to deliver. Defending of the desperate variety. Bruno Guimaraes. Neymar. Rafinha. Rafinha going full steam down the flank. That's a cute ball. Vinicius Junior. Casemiro. Bruno Guimaraes. Neymar. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Rafinha. That'll be a corner. Referee's given a throw.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's really well manoeuvred. That has been cut short. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Cross from Rafinha. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, that's neat. There are a few waiting for it. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Rafinha. Marquinhos chips it through. Vinicius Junior. Very nicely done. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, that's nice. Marquinhos does really well to win the ball there. Danilo shifted upfield. And it's Neymar. Aim forwards, cuts out the pass. Rafinha. Matheus Cunha. And here's Vinicius Junior. And he has been fouled there.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Of the highest order. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. Brazil have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Neymar. Neymar tries to dink it through. That pass has been well intercepted. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, it's played into the area.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
It's a good run down the right. Oh, sweet feet. Shapes to shoot! No, he's missed it.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Danilo. Neymar. Clears it away. Brazil have reclaimed it. Played into space. Rafinha has it out wide and in space. That has been knocked clear. Isidore. Rafinha. Danilo. Rafinha, and he's making progress on the ball. Cross goes in there. Chance! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Bruno Guimaraes. Neymar, oh, good spread. Rafinha, oh, smashing header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Cleared away. Have it back, and can go again. Nice control. Looking for a decent ball in. And the finish!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. It's a promising run he's making on the right. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Brilliantly cut out. Casemiro wins the duel this time. Casemiro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Danilo shifted upfield. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Neymar does really well there, strong defending. Rafinha. Rafinha. That is lovely. A chance to play it in. Crossed into the box. Gets good distance on it. Moved on forwards. Danilo. And it's played forward. And he's there to clear it. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That's really well manoeuvred. Danilo attempts a clearance. Vinicius Junior shifted up. Matches Cunha! Good strike, quite an alarm. Aim forwards. Marquinhos. Rafinha. Oh, nice touch. He is through here. Delivered across. And they've got rid and claimed it back swiftly. Danilo. Rafinha. Lovely bit of skill. Bruno Guimaraes. Really well cleared. And it's played forward. Danilo clears it away. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Matches Cunha. Oh, that's a nice ball. Now it's Rafinha. Some good work on the right flank here. Showing good feet. Played into... Up he goes! Couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Moved on forwards. Bruno Guimaraes is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Moved on forwards. That has been knocked clear.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Out to the left it goes. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. And that has been cleared. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Isidore gets flagged offside. Allison, long ball by the goalkeeper. And that's been won straight back. That's good running with the ball. Ah, such a clever touch. Aim forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. Bruno Guimaraes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Casemiro shifted upfield. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Plenty waiting in the middle. Gabriel can get it clear. That has sent him sprawling. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
We're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
And that is... And there's the end of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And so we're off again. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's in! Rafinha. And it's Neymar. He's in, surely! Oh, he's caught him in or out. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. And a chance! That was mighty close. Lofted upfield, the pass has gone astray. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Lovely feet. That is good strength. Casemiro. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha, delicate ball, and it needs to be. And it's been taken short. Can he deliver? That is good defending. It's been repelled. And he thumps it clear. Gabriel does really well to win the ball there. Casemiro. Nice physical challenge. Isidore. And it's played forward, and that's put paid to a promising move. Ambitious ball here. Vinicius Junior. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. Defending of the desperate variety. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Vinicius Junior. Isidore! Neymar. Danilo. Rafinha. That's really well manoeuvred. Wins the duel this time. Cleared without complication. Keeps on running. He's got away. Marquinhos is there, and he can get that clear.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior forwards and with intent. Very nicely done. Acrobatic effort! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence and the agility. Wasn't too far off either.
Marquinhos driven forward. Danilo. Rafinha. There's no flag. So who's he picking out? Cross from Rafinha. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Gabriel. Aim forwards. Oh, that's nice. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And it's Neymar. Moved on forwards. Gabriel gets across to intercept that. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Gabriel. Casemiro. And here's Vinicius Junior. Applies the finish! Danger averted for now. Now that's well seen too. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Good play on the left-hand side here. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, he's found him in space. Can he finish? Casemiro being hunted in tacks.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And that's a throw. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Nice control. And a shot! And it's played forward. And it's hoisted clear. Marquinhos. Casemiro. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's on a charge. Oh, sweet feet. A chance to play it in. And that's aimed into the middle. That has been knocked clear. Rafinha. Great defending, strong and determined. Up towards the front line. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Gets it away. Showing good feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Played out to the right. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's Neymar. This might spell danger. That's good defending, very good defending. That's a good run he's making there. He's going all the way. He's found a way through. That's tidy. And it's hoisted clear. Out of play for a throw. Rafinha. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Could go all the way. play here. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. That's really well manoeuvred. Muscular approach does pay off here. Gabriel. Mathias Cunha does really well to win the ball there. That's good play. Played out wide. That's very neat. Great chance! Out to the right. Rafinha. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mathias Cunha. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Gabriel. Mathias Cunha. Oh, that's neat. Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. He is just caressing the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
And it's Neymar. Neymar given the lift of his goal. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Isidore was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Casemiro.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
They'll have one final crack at it. Bruno Guimaraes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Brazil clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Good take, and is he in? Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha.
Brazil really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
It's a good run down the right. It's a lovely, neat pass. Danilo getting this one clear. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
It's quite a run he's making here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That's an excellent interception. Deftly away.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Aim forwards. That has been knocked clear.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Mathias Cunha.
Brazil clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Vinicius Junior. And here's Neymar.
Brazil really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And it's Neymar. He's having a shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Neymar has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Some good work on the right flank here. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. That is lovely. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Out for a throw. And he's managed to get free. Searching pass he's played there.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Clipped into space. And he's heaved it away. It really is now or never. They need a goal, however it comes. And he's got his cross in. That has been knocked clear.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Vinicius Junior, gently done. Moved on forwards.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
It's a fine run, and he's happy to keep going. In once more.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support, and the chance is gone a-begging.
Neymar. Rafinha. Rafinha hurtling down that right flank. He whips it across. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Casemiro.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it's Neymar. Vinicius Junior. Now it's... There's the shot! Yes! He's done it! And that has raised the roof! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Brazil take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Ball's gone out of play. Aimed in towards the centre. And he's there to get it away. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And it's played forward. Rafinha. He's in plenty of space here. And the flag has stayed down. And here's Rafinha. Rafinha. Vinicius Junior! Matthews Cunha. Brazil moments now away from seeing this one out. That's really well manoeuvred. Final seconds, this has to be it. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. And that will be the final act. Brazil can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.